Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to the Sindh College Lectures YouTube channel. I am Mrs. Samreen Sia, Lecturer English from Government Girls Degree College, Nawabshah. Today the topic of my lecture is Sonnet Composed upon Westminster Bridge by William Wordsworth from First Year English Verse Book. Introduction of the poet. William Wordsworth was a great poet. He was born on 7th April 1770 at Cockermouth, United Kingdom. A British poet, educated at Hawkshead Grammar School, made his debut as a writer in 1786. At very first, he published his sonnet in the European magazine, completed his BA from St. John's College, Cambridge in 1791. His life's first turning point when he met with the Coleridge in 1795. He started writing large and philosophical autobiographical poems in 1798. He was appointed as official distributor for Westmoreland. He died on 23rd April 1850 at Riddlemount, United Kingdom, at the age of 80. Wordsworth's legacy. Wordsworth gave the best definition of poetry. He defines poetry as the spontaneous overflow of powerful feelings. It takes its origins from emotion recollected in tranquility. Wordsworth uses his poetry to look at the relationship between nature and human life. For him, poetry is the talk of man to man, and it should be in simple language. The poet of nature. Wordsworth is a poet of nature, stands supreme. He is a worshipper of nature, and he has complete philosophy of nature. In his eyes, nature is a teacher whose wisdom we can learn if we will, and without which any human life is vain and incomplete. In his poems, nature occupies a separate or independent status. The start of the Romantic movement. Wordsworth was an English Romantic poet whose work Samuel Traill Coleridge helped to launch the Romantic age in English literature with their joint publication Lyrical Ballads. The Romantic movement of the early 19th century was a revolt against the classical tradition of the 18th century, but it was also marked by certain positive trends. Wordsworth was, of course, a pioneer of the Romantic movement of the 19th century. Rural life, considered to be the heaven, celebrated the immediate, the emotional, and the personal, a valuing of personal experience and reaction. His contemporaries was Coleridge, Byron, Keats, and Shelley. Sonnet. A sonnet is a type of short poem in which English literature is extremely rich. The word sonnet is derived from the Italian word sonetto, which means a little song or small lyric. In poetry, a sonnet has 14 lines. The very first stanza of sonnet contains 8 lines, is called octave, and the second stanza of the sonnet contains 6 lines, and we will call it sestet. Sonnet composed upon the Westminster Bridge. Composed on September 3, 1802. This sonnet was composed at the time when the poet was crossing Westminster Bridge over River Thames. It was the time when the London had rustic atmosphere. There were green fields all around. The sky was blue, bright and smokeless. When the poet viewed the city from the bridge, it was very early in the morning. The peacefulness of the mighty city London was strangely moving. London was at rest in full beauty of sunrise. Stanza 1. Earth has not anything to show more fair, dull would he be of soul who could pass by. This is the loveliest spectacle that one can wish to see. A man who ignores such a beautiful, yet yearly without the sense of beauty, a sight so touching in its majesty. It is a very impressive scene in its glory. This city now doth like garment wear, the beauty of the morning silent wear. The city of London is clothed in the beauty of the morning. There is complete silence, there is no smoke. Ship, towers, domes, theatres, and temples lie open unto the fields and to the sky, all bright and glittering in the smokeless air. The ships, towers, and domes of the churches and the houses of recreation are clearly visible. All of them are surrounded by green fields with bright sun over them. All these buildings, ships, fields, and sky are bright in the clear atmosphere. In this stanza, poet describes the beauty of the London in the morning time. He is impressed by the brightness of the sky, which is smokeless. He can see green fields all round, ships in the river Thames, various buildings, valley, hill, all glittering with the beauty of morning. There is complete silence. All the activities of the city stand suspended at the hour of morning. London itself appears asleep. Stanza 2. Never did sun more beautifully steep in his first splendor valley, rock, or hill. The sun is so bright in the grandeur of its rising that buildings, valley, mountain, or hill seems to be drenched in sunlight. Never saw I, never felt a calm so deep. The river glideth at its own free will. Dear God, very houses seem asleep, and all that mighty heart is lying still. The poet says that he had never seen or felt such a complete calm. The river Thames was moving very smoothly as it liked, and even the houses seemed to be sleeping, and all the activities of this city, London, are suspended at this hour of morning. Themes of the poem: Man and the Nature. Sonnet composed upon Westminster Bridge takes the view that the city can surprisingly restful, and the speaker goes so far as to compare it favorably with solitude of nature, contrasting regions, city and countryside. When the writer is standing on London Westminster Bridge, he seems surprised himself. The city's freshness is more beautiful than the freshness of the countryside because it runs counter of expectations. Nature versus civilization. The dominating theme of the poem is nature. London is introduced in its negative aspect, but it is inserted in natural scenery. The author describes the beauty of the city as the towers and theatres and temples. Fleeting beauty. The poem takes place at dawn, a moment of fleeting tranquility before the city wakes up and interrupts the speaker's calm. Thank you for listening me. Allah Hafiz. Inshallah, we will meet in our next lecture.